Hey, her name is Lisa. She's taking great care of you, and I want to thank you for calling Bank of America Quick Claim Services, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Sure, you also.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for holding. My name is Lisa, and I am a part of the leadership team here at Bank of America Prepaid Claims. I just want to let you know that this call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Right.
And may I have your first and last name, please?
Sure. My first name. First of all, I'm calling you today on a recorded line, and my name is.
Is in the amount of $19,349.
Yes,
And it
ma'am.
was filed about 10
December.
months ago.
Yeah, 10 months
And
ago.
the
That's
status,
crazy.
and the status of the claim is that it was resolved in your favor and has been paid to your account. The
So
second claim that I see before me.
can we
Sorry,
stop
do
right
you
there
have a
before we get to
question?
the second claim, if I may? What I'm trying to understand specifically is how is it that you just stated you said that the claim was settled for the amount of how much? 19,000?
Yes, it shows the claim was filed in the amount of $19,349.
Right. Okay. So what I should probably tell you here and note is that my name is Miss Italy. I manage a YouTube page and I do accountability interviews. And I'm hashtagged under the phrase Review Queen LA. And so what I'm doing today is conducting an accountability interview because my attorneys sued Bank of America. I'm one of the 300 people listed in the case, the class action against Bank of America, and our attorney sent out a letter requesting that we resubmit the claims that were previously denied by Bank of America, because basically what happened is we would file the claim and then we would get a letter like a couple weeks later, and the letter stated that the claim was denied, blah 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 blah. But the problem and where Bank of America messed up was that they denied the claims the day after we filed the claims, proving that there's no way that they could have did any adequate investigation into any of these claims. They were just by default denying all these claims and holding people's money up in limbo. So our attorneys suggested that we resubmit. So I called you guys yesterday to resubmit. And then they resubmitted they went to resubmit the claim, and that's when I initially discovered that, hey, it had already been reevaluated by Bank of America and it was already awarded in my favor, and the claim was closed in the amount of $19,000. Where I'm trying to get you guys to pause and look into is how is it that you just stated that it was paid when it hasn't been put into my account, and this was back in June 7th.
So do you have access to your account online at the website? If you do, I'd like to have you log in so I can show you the transactions, the credits that were put on the account on June 7th.
So you said on June 7th, $19,000 went into my account.
Yes, sir.
So where did it go, and where is it at now?
Sir, I haven't gone that far. I can just tell you, I'm looking at all of the credits. I've added them all up. They were all put on the account on June 7th. Prior to June 7th, a amount of $18,999 was placed into your account on January 26th, and that was to make your account come out of the negative. So at that point, you were zeroed. And then, like I said, the next transactions are all of the credits for this particular claim put in on June 7th.
Okay, so then I'm gonna let you do the common sense.
And right now,
I'm gonna let you do the common
go
sense.
ahead.
I'm gonna let you do the common sense research at this point. If you see a deposit in the amount of $19,000, you should then after that see transactions equaling up to the deduction amount for that same amount of money. Correct? I mean, if we're working off common sense, right? Like if you see $19,000 go in and it's now out, you have to have a transaction log for that money gone out. Correct?
I want to make sure I'm understanding your question. So you would like to know after the credits that were put on on June 7th, what transactions went on after that.
Right, exactly, right. Because the money was never credited into my account. I could go back to my text messages. You know how you have the alert stating that this amount of money goes into your account. I never got that alert. I don't know if you guys put the money into the old account that the old applied to the other credit card that I reported stolen or what. But this card ended in 5002 has a $5 balance, and there's a problem with that. If I have a claim for $19,000 and then an additional claim for $7,000 and you claiming that you guys paid them, there's a problem. And I don't mean to come off as...
4 digits of your French card?
I'm sorry?
May I have the last 4 digits of your current card?
The last 4 digits of my current card is 5002.
And may I please confirm your address on file?
Sure. My address. Let me pause my recording 1 second. The zip code here is 90013.
Have you ever had an account with any other state but California?
No.
Do you happen to have the letters that the claims department sent to you regarding these 2 claims?
No,
I need to get the claim number.
No, I don't, because I initially initiated this claim with you guys back in December. So this is almost a year later. So all the letters that I was getting from you guys from Bank of America, I stopped opening them up because I'm like, they already denied the claim. Like, why am I opening up? Like, I just, if it's not, if I fill the envelope and if it's a card and I know I'm expecting a card to come, then I'll be expecting it and I'll grab it. But just a letter, I felt like they were just like, the monthly servicing statements that banks sent out. And I just usually been chucking them. That's why I didn't know that you guys supposedly paid out to $19,000. But my point is that no matter what, there should be a log. This is the United States of America. You guys are a banking institution. There is no way that you can tell me that $19,000 went into my account and you don't see any transactions after that where the money, it just vanished again. This is why my attorney sued you guys.
I didn't say that.
Why I asked you to look at the transactions.
The reason I asked you before I went into that, for the last 4 digits of your card, to make sure I've got the correct claim. So, if I may, I do need to get the entire card number of your current card.
Okay, 1 second. Let me pause the tape.
Alright, 1 moment. Did you provide the agents that brought you to me that card number?
Yes, well, I told them my social. The lady just submitted some sort of a claim for missing money yesterday. You're not able to pull that up to get the claim number?
So the claim numbers that I was provided are not showing as associated to you. So that is what I'm trying to get to the bottom of right now. So again, please bear with me a moment.
Okay. There was four claims, ma'am, because you guys kept denying them, and I don't take no for an answer. So I kept on submitting them. Every time they denied it, I submitted. They denied it, I submitted. And finally, I do reviews. I'm the review queen of Los Angeles. And I sent out some correspondence to some people, and they responded and had watched my YouTube channel and suggested that I tried to rally some people to form some sort of a class action. And so some other people formed the class action before I did, and then they allowed me to be a part of it. And so that's how I got back in the loop with finding out that you guys had in fact been sued, and that the claims that you guys had previously denied, you guys are now honoring them now. So I thought I'd call and do some sort of due diligence. I feel like it's my money now and I want it. Shoot, bills are due. Car notes are due.
Yeah, and you know what? That's understandable. And the first thing that I am bound to make sure is that the information that I'm providing is
Right.
correct.
Okay,
It's not going to help you if I don't have that.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
What I need to do really quick is I need to make sure that I've got the correct claim.
Okay,
And that is going to mean that I need to look for those.
okay.
May I place you on a brief hold?
Oh, absolutely,
for just a
absolutely,
moment or two?
absolutely. Take your time.
Thank you.
Now, while she's holding, let's talk about this beautiful hair, darling. Just got. Oop. God, I'm fat. Hi, YouTube. What up, though? Chasing down my dollar. Real bosses hustle all night. Hi, sister. My sister chasing her dollar down too. Let me show y'all my sister. She always talking about she looking miss.
My dog is down way down in the crease of the crunch of the crease.
Girl, I didn't even realize I'm laying here in the nude. What in Sam's Hill? I forgot I had taken one of my straps down to go pee pee. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get flagged off YouTube for this shit.
What is wrong? I got a crick in my neck.
A crick in your neck. I was almost gonna say something. I'm on YouTube. I was gonna say keep something out your throat, girl. Just kidding.
What are you doing by the door?
Just kidding. What did you say, sister?
Escape from LA and I was hanging on in that door right there. Gee, girl, like you not somebody coming or something.
Okay. You guys want to see Bass Stinking Honey while we wait on to Bank of America? Look at Bass Stinking Honey. She's always being bad.
All right, thank you.
Oops. Thank you.
Thank you for holding. I appreciate that. So in order for me to make sure to satisfy myself that I've got everything correct before me, what I do need to do first is I do need to verify some additional information
Okay.
on the account.
Okay.
First, what is your father's middle name?
Okay. I need to pause it.
All right, thank you. And again, if you could please provide me your address, your complete address.
Okay. Pausing the tape again. One moment. 3.
All right, and may I have your date of birth, please?
July the 18th.
All right, thank you. One moment. And may I have the last 4 digits of your social security number?
Last 4 digits of my social.
So, in looking at the notes for the last quite a bit, when you would call in, there were 2 claim numbers that would consistently be noted.
Okay.
The first claim is a claim that is for $7,857.94.
Okay.
This claim bears your address. This claim is pending.
Okay.
The other claim number for the $19,000 should never have been included in your information on your account because that actually was a claim to another person bearing your name. So I need to know what the other claim number is.
What?
And I am not seeing that. Yeah.
Wait a
So
minute.
they've been filing, and I'm going to file a complaint for this, a formal with the bank. People have been filing missing credit on a claim that is not associated to you.
Are you sure?
I do have the 7,856. Yes, sir. So,
How did Bank of America send me a letter?
claim, For which claim? Which total?
The $19,000. The lady said that a letter went out to me June 7th.
Did you receive this letter?
I don't know. I mean, I told you I got a lot of letters and I've just been throwing them away. But she resent it out for me yesterday. Do you show the conversation I had yesterday? That is crazy. Right before my very eyes, the money just vanished. Is that not crazy? Yesterday, I'm waiting on $19,000 to come in my account.
What type of manipulation is that?
Just how is this? I will be at the top of the corporate Bank of America office today. They cannot do this to people. This is absolutely unacceptable. How do you guys just yesterday tell me that $19,000 was paid into my account, verify my account, authenticate me, ask all the test questions, access the account, say that $19,000 was credited into my account, do a missing claims, and then all of a sudden in one click today, talking to you, the money vanished? What is going on? You guys are Bank of America.
Money, sir, the money didn't vanish. The claim for the $19,000 isn't a claim associated to you. In other words, it's paid on a different account. Now, I understand that the advisors that just worked with you before coming to me used your social security number. Is that correct?
Correct.
To update your account?
Correct.
And again, to be clear, you never provided any claim numbers to those agents?
No, but what I'm trying to say is the $19,000, I think, to be honest with you, pardon my candor, ma'am, and don't take this offensively, but I think you're making a mistake. And the reason I think that is because the amount that the $19,000 is exactly the amount of money that was taken from my account way back 10 months ago when I initially filed the very first claim that I filed. If you go research and look at there's 4 of them, and if you go research and look at the very numero uno, not the second, third, or the fourth, but the very first one, if you look at that very first one, it was in the amount of, it was under $20,000. It was in like amount of like $18,000 or $19,000. That was the original claim. Then because you guys' systems were messed up, when I filed the claim immediately, it kicked it out the next day. And so I just kept calling back and putting it in. And then I got to the point where I got to the third claim and I was resubmitting. They're like, well, we don't even see the other claims. So they transferred me to all these people. And then that's when the account got flagged. And then I had to go to Bank of America to show my identification. It's been a whole fiasco. Now I get all the way to the end and the lady looks up my social, authenticates me. You guys have a system of authentication. You guys' system it's a computer. So it can't make a mistake. If you type in my social security number, it's not going to accidentally pull up someone else's account. There's a human error in there and I want them accountable.
Yes, that's the problem, is that apparently agents were going off claim notes that were putting notes from previous calls. So when I pull up other claims associated to you,
I'm going to the mayor's office.
Address in Los Angeles, I do find a claim for $19,896.24.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And that, yes, the other claim that we started with that isn't associated to you is also in the amount of $19,000.
That's probably me too, ma'am. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to get you to understand, and I caution you to really clearly understand this, because I promise you that if you make a mistake and delete money from my account that's not supposed to be there, I want every job of every person that didn't thoroughly do their job, including yourself. You guys are Bank of America. You guys are a banking institution. You guys do not bear the luxury of making mistakes with people's money. These are our lives that are involved here, and this absolutely is not funny. I'm trying to convey, if I may finish my sentence, what I'm trying to convey to you, ma'am, is that I filed the claims and I continue to file. So it's quite possible that you see the $19,000 reoccur because I told you I kept submitting. Maybe they messed up something when they resubmitted it, but I bet you that those are my claims. So if the one that was paid, you're just randomly deleting that from my file, that's not cool.
What are you talking about? I never said I deleted anything, sir. The first claim we were referring to for the $19,349 was for somebody who lives in Michigan, not yours. the claim that you have in $19,896.24, nobody here on our side of the bank has any ability to delete anything or to remove money from your account.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that yesterday it was apparently paid into my account. When I just talked to you right now, you just got done saying that it was paid into my account. And then in the same sentence almost,
Because, sir, the account that was,
I'm sorry?
if I may finish, the account that was provided to me was not your account, sir. The claim and the account that you worked with were different. So I am in the account that you gave me from your card number.
We had a different
Agents have been making a mistake.
But ma'am, I had a different card number at that time, ma'am. Shouldn't we be searched off my social if this card is
All
it?
I can, sir, all I can tell you is what I see before me. Rest assured, nobody is touching your account. Nobody is deleting anything. I do see that we have 2 claims, and I believe I have found a third while we were talking, so let me make sure if that is correct.
This is why I recorded this call.
She's ignorant.
You guys believe this, YouTube? I cannot believe this.
First
She's
claim
looking at the card, and the card is not. The
is
card is not different. Each
the
card is a
amount
different
of
card. She's the one that
$7,867.94.
What did you say, ma'am?
That is a claim ending in 0054.
What did you say, ma'am? One more time.
I said the first claim that I have associated to your account is in the amount of $7,857.94. The next claim that I see associated to your account is for $19,896.24. And I do not, the other claim number is not pulling up. You said there were 4 distinct claims.
Right. So my question is, what occurred? What? Okay. So let's ignore the other 2, the ones that just vanished. Let's talk about the ones you do see. What is the status of the first one that you said you see? Which actually is the order in which you listed them. Is actually the order in which it's in the reverse order of. It's in the reverse order of. Sorry, I just started smoking YouTube. It's suppressing me. It's in the order of, it's the opposite order of the way I applied. So I did the $19,000 one first and the $7,000 one second, but whatever. What are the status of it as of now, since yesterday? So the lady yesterday who put in the missing money request that was supposed to add the $19,000 into my account. So she made a mistake yesterday? Is that what you're saying?
I'll need to check and see which one of these 2 claims were filed missing credit. But if it was the other claim which shows it's paid on the other account that isn't yours, then yes, that is a mistake.
How does
Start with the 7,857, which was actually
Each card has a
filed
different account number hooked to it. That's the reason.
January or February 22nd of this year. And right now, this claim has been reopened. It is being reworked as we speak.
I did that yesterday. I know.
Any other information? Okay, so that one has been reopened just about a day ago, 24 hours. So as far as that one, being worked, so there's no update yet, but we'll need to give you the claim numbers, of course, to make sure you've got them correct. I will make sure to notate the notes of exactly which claims you have. The status of the claim that you actually filed first, which was 9 months ago, in the amount of $19,896.24. That is showing as it has been denied. So I need to see what the date is. So it hasn't even been looked at since January 6th. That's the last time that this claim was reconsidered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be filing a request to get this reopened.
Wow.
Bear with me a moment.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I can't even.
YouTube, please make sure that you guys
And
like, subscribe, and share this video. This is proof that Bank of America is playing around with people's accounts. Please share this video. This is absolutely unacceptable. It'd be different if I was dealing with the mom and pop. An honest mistake. Oh my God. An honest mistake. Ma'am, you are Bank of America. You are not Wong Tong's check cashing at the corner. You guys are a banking institution. You do not bear the responsibility. I mean, you do not bear the luxury of making an honest mistake with people's money. Are you serious? I can't believe that a supervisor had the audacity to even say that. Seriously. No offense to you. An honest mistake? An honest mistake, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want their job. I want their job, and I want formal complaints on them, and I want a formal complaint on you, because how dare you even have the audacity to say to me an honest mistake with $19,000 and people's Social Security and banking information? Are you serious?
My comment about an honest mistake was the wrong claim number being put in the note.
That's my point. That's still my point. You guys are Bank of America, ma'am. You guys set the bar. You guys set the financial bar. It's not like you guys are not the local check cashing place.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this request to reopen this claim filed for you. And it may take me a moment or two to get that done. I'm going to go ahead, if I may, place you on a brief hold, and I'll be right back to let you know that it's been done.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
I want their jobs. Off with their heads. Cannot believe this. I just called my mother. Oh yeah, there's going to be $19,000 hit my account, and then out of the blue, poof, is gone. Bank of America is unfucking believable. An honest mistake. Are you fucking serious? Please. Not the doll. I don't play games with my coins. I play games with a lot of things in life, but not my dollar.
She's made a mistake.
Yeah, she made the wrong mistake. It's today. What's today? Today's Saturday, huh? Damn, so I can't even go down to the comptroller's office. I'll be down there first thing Monday morning with a full-fledged fucking riot. Play with my fucking money. I don't play with my fucking money. Motherfuckers. See how they make me at ghetto? I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. This is me, Tupac, man. Fuck it. I'm very upset when it comes to a dollar. Motherfuckers, don't play. I broke too fucking hard. Ooh, I'm upset. Got caught smoking. Smoking cigarettes not ladylike. I know. They didn't drove me to smoking. I'm stressed out now. It's like back to the fucking drawing board. It's like, oh. Okay, good thing I got 1,000 irons in the fire. I gotta get on the phone with Toggle Insurance later. The show must go on. Unbelievable. I'm gonna pause you guys so you guys not sitting here waiting until the lady comes back to the phone. Mwah. YouTube back on board. Okay, you guys, we're live again.
Right.
Okay, I'm here.
So your request for this claim has been put in to be reopened. At this point, while there's no definitive time for when it will be reopened, what I'd like you to please do is give us a call on Monday the 12th. I will go ahead and put in the note that I have done this, and the agent that you speak with on Monday the 12th will be able to check the status. Once it's been reopened, that's goal one, then we can move on from there. If there's any special circumstances we need to work with, we do have some options that will work. We just need to get it reopened first.
Okay, what are the options that we have to work with?
Well, as far as some people have what is called a hardship. So that would be if you were facing eviction or you were facing the loss of say, a vehicle necessary for work, or you needed money for children to eat, those kinds of things.
All of those
You
things
have
are
that,
occurring.
and what it is a way for us. I'm sorry?
All of those things are occurring. That's what I said at the top of the conversation. Car notes are due. Like I'm barely hanging on. Like,
Okay. So then that definitely is our next step. So like, we need to get this open, and as soon as the day it is open, we're able to file that hardship request. So I'm going to leave the note that you have that situation. There is, like I said, there's a requirement in that we just need to know some basic information about your situation in order for us to file it. But this is our way as advisors to be able to request an expedited reply about credit. Okay? So
Okay.
that is definitely going to be in the notes for you to have, and that will be a great benefit to you and to the claim.
Okay,
Now,
so
did you have any other questions regarding your claim?
I do. The lady yesterday that told me that the payment, the money $19,000 was awarded back in June 7th. You said that she made a mistake. It was an honest mistake. My thing is when we're dealing with computers, right? So when you're entering the social or the debit card number that I'm giving you, doesn't your system by default pull up all associated claims and stuff attributed or associated with that account? Like, how I'm trying to understand how could
It's not quite set up that way.
it's
So
not
what it is, it's that we go based on either the claim number that the client provides us, or the claim numbers that are put into any communications that we've had with you previously.
okay.
So unfortunately, that is what they were working with, and that's what I meant with an honest mistake. That's just the way it goes. They're independent systems.
So the
unless
system
somebody
will
were to say, hey, no, that's not my claim, you wouldn't know to go looking and double check.
So what I'm trying to understand is that when she made the mistake and said, okay, this is your $19,000 that was paid into your account, boom. At that time, when she went to submit the missing money request, you guys' system, she has to fill out a field, right? You have to pull up the form and fill out the field. The system doesn't kick out the request if it doesn't match the $19,000 that she was previously stating that was paid into my account. Your systems wouldn't. It would accept a missing money report on a claim that didn't match the account that she were talking about.
Again, this is proprietary information from the bank, but I can tell you that when we file something like that, it is going to go back to the research department. So it is handled as it's received, and it's clerked as it's received. So if you only called yesterday and this happened, it doesn't surprise me that today, 24 hours later, that, it was just getting caught now. That's the best I can tell you. And again, it's just a simple error on the part of an agent to refer to notes from a previous agent. And again, things, as much as this is hard for you, and I am not discounting that, because if I had that much money waiting for me, and it was my money that I earned, I would not be playing around either.
Yeah, and I just took a $3,000 loan out yesterday. I just took a $3,000 loan out yesterday. Thank God it was from my mother. But so me and my mother sending each other thousands of dollars every month to hold afloat through this pandemic. So I just called my mother and said, "Oh, Mom, there's $19,000, 27 in total, that's coming to my account," and she knows my word is bond. So I said it, so she believed it, and she released $3,000 that I'm not going to be able to pay back. It's thank God it was my mother, and thank God I've only spent $1,000 this morning. I could at least send her back the other two. But I mean, what I'm trying to convey to you is that these are real people behind these accounts and real lives.
And it puts you in a very uncomfortable situation, and for that I do apologize, and for that I will be filing the formal complaint.
Okay, I appreciate
Error
that.
made and honest, is one thing, but still, it needs to be addressed, and it will be.
Okay, all right.
So that is what my job is to make sure. So what I suggest, as I said, is definitely please give us a call on Monday. The note, please tell the agent when you call that you spoke with me today.
Okay,
Because that's the day they have to refer to.
okay,
Now, the other 10, I want to give you both of your claim numbers so that going forward, we do not have any problems.
okay. I have a pen.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Go with the
Okay,
numbers.
we're going to start with the first one. The first claim is for $19,896.24. And the claim ID number is 2010-0730.
Okay,
0705.
okay,
Okay? The next claim is in the amount of $7,857.94. And its claim ID number is 2102-2030-0054.
okay, okay. All right.
Okay?
They were so we're basically talking about $27,000.
Oh, I can add that for you. I need a calculator to do so. One moment. 7, 8, 4, and 19, 8, 9.
$27,000. Yeah, Bank of America will have to run that out. But I will go.
27
I will go. I will go to Home Depot and
and 27,000.
go ahead. I'm sorry. 27,000.
27,700. $754.18.
Oh, girl, Bank of America better give me my money and stop playing. I will go take $1,000 from my mother's money that I have and buy the long. You know how Home Depot will sell you a chain as long as you want, and then they cut it at the. I will chain myself to one of those standalone ATM Bank of America's thing and do a full-fledged protest against Bank of America. They won't get no more money out of the ATM until I get my. They better stop playing with me. I'm the review queen of LA. I will put you. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Let me stop there. Thank you so very much. So listen.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
So I need to contact you guys on Monday.
Yes, and do you have our direct number?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, good. So yeah, just call the direct line, and that way you don't have to go through the whole, circuit. And like I said, I've got it noted. You'll be calling to check.
Can you state that direct line, that direct number though? Can you state that direct number so that I have a confirmation that I have that number correct?
Sure. 1 second. It's 855-355-5058.
Okay, all right. Thank you so very much. Listen, I'm sorry if I came across crass. I just am I am literally in the middle of almost financial ruin, and it's just simply not fair. So I'm just very emotional.
You know what? I understand. I would be way worse. I'm the world's worst customer. So if it were me, you couldn't record me because I wouldn't be doing that. So
Okay.
I appreciate your patience with me.
So you get it.
I'm glad I
Okay.
was able to get this corrected. Okay, and please do have a good rest of your week.
Okay.
We
Thank
look
you.
forward to speaking with you Monday.
All righty. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful
You're
day.
welcome.
Bye bye.
You too.
I want their fucking jobs. Off with their fucking heads. Can you believe this, YouTube? I cannot freaking believe this. I'm so depressed. Now I'm gonna lay here and chain smoke. I love you guys. I just wanted to share my reviews and the stuff that I be doing all day to make stuff happen. And I thought maybe if I shared this EDD call, this Bank of America call, maybe you guys can share it with people and get the word out that Bank of America is still playing around with people's money. Bank of America sucks. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.